everything is functioning just fine. Everything from the sound to the video to the audio to the there we go and here we go and everything of that nature. So I did not put the title of the episode in. Oh yeah, I did not. Yeah, I didn't do that. I did not put the title of the episode in. Oh, my bad. Hey Jazz, how you doing? Oh man, I did not put the title of the episode in. I was too busy looking at other stuff while passing by time. I forgot to put the title of the episode in. Okay. What's up, everybody? Jazz, Jerry, Stormy, Deandra, Sean, Jay. How you all doing? How y'all doing? Welcome to the show. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I would be doing better if I remembered to put the the title of the episode inside the thing, inside the description, but I didn't. My dumb ass. Well, before we get into it, like I always say before, I am going on a trip down towards the end of the year. If anyone's, hey Simone, if anyone is interested, please let me know. It's going to be a cruise that's going to last 7 whole days. We're going to 4 different places. It's going to be beautiful. It's going to be lovely. We're going to spend some good times and have some memories shared. Hey Cassandra, and have some memories shared and everything of that nature. So, if anyone is interested in doing so, please let me know. And things of that nature. I see that you like tag somebody, but if they're not my friend on here, they won't be able to see it unless I make it public. And I'm afraid to make it public and have weird people come up in here. So I'm gonna make it public because you want to bring somebody here. So I'm gonna open this up and make it public real quick. All right. I'm gonna make it public because you just tagged somebody, and I would like for them to see it. So if you want to tag somebody and they want to see it, we'll go ahead and go with the go. No. It's cool. I don't mind. Look, here's the thing. I would like for people to watch it. I made it public, so now everybody can get a chance to see it. So hopefully that didn't really bother anything or mess up anything. So. Hey, I appreciate people tagging people up in it. Hey, go for it. But yeah, like I was saying, if anyone is interested in going on this cruise, it lasts 7 days. It is at the end of the year in November, all the way till December. If you are interested, please let me know. Inbox me. I'll give you all the details in terms of that. And hopefully you can come out and enjoy yourselves and have a good time with us. I've had a good time the past 2 times I went. This is the 3rd time. We're going to do it big like we always do. Unfortunately, I did not put the title of this episode in. This is, I think, episode 73 or 74, somewhere in that nature. 72 or 73, somewhere in that nature. That's what episode number this is. I know that much. So I'm going to have to actually add the description later. Hopefully it'll let me. But today we're going to be talking about that one time in most people's lives when... I see. Okay, I see. Hey, crew, if y'all want to come, feel free. Feel free. Like I said, the last 7 days, let me know. I'll give you the info. If you can remember how to inbox somebody, we've been friends for 3 years on Facebook. You don't inbox nobody no more. But today's topic, we're going to talk about that one moment in life that, that is supposed to be that goal of a relationship. And y'all have that moment. Faustino, what's up? And y'all have that one moment in life when, I definitely will. That one moment in life when you're in a relationship and it's reached that peak and it's reached that point. Okay, hold on. I don't care. Wait, hold on. Let me hold on for a second. Look, I don't care how many DMs you get. I don't care about them thirsty niggas that want to try and get on you. I'm just trying to give you information and say, hey, how you doing? I ain't heard from you in a while. I ain't seen you in a while. I just want to see how my friend doing. I don't care about them thirsty dudes. I don't give a shit about them. I'm just trying to be a good friend, stay in contact and stuff of that nature. So you don't treat me like them. Fuck them. Back to the topic at hand. Now, we all know that point in a relationship when more is wanted, more is needed. More is wanted, more is needed in terms of a relationship. And it's now reached that pinnacle of, will you marry me? Now, we all know what's required when you do a proposal. We all know what is required when a man proposes to a woman. We know that one item that is required. We're going to talk about that said item. Yes, we're going to be talking about engagement rings. What is more important, the value of the ring or the value of the person giving you the ring? Let's go ahead and get started, shall we? Now, we all know that engagement rings range in different shapes, sizes, colors, and prices. We all know this. And we all know that basically the bigger, basically the bigger the ring, the more expensive it's going to be. Now, this one piece of jewelry, now you can't say both. Now it's going to be either one or the other. We ain't going to try and be like, oh, it's both. No, you pick one or the other. Which one is more important? The price of the ring or the value of the person giving you the ring? Because I'm going to give situations, I'm going to give you scenarios that's going to be like a whole thing. Well, I think the longer you're married, then you can start upgrading. I'm like, why upgrade? Why upgrade? Okay, DeAndre says the person. Stormy says value of the person, 100%. I don't care about the ring. You can always upgrade later. See, here's the thing. That's the thing. That's the thing. That just shows you that you care about the ring more so than the person because you want to upgrade. You want to upgrade. That was what I knew I was going to start hearing upgrade somewhere down the line. So if it's really the value of the person, shouldn't the first ring they give you be the ring that matters the most? The size doesn't matter to me. It can be upgraded. See, everybody's talking about upgraded. It can be upgraded. Why would you want to upgrade something that somebody did all that they could, saved up whatever they could to get you this ring, but yet you still want more? You still want more. That is like after 15 years. After 15 years, why would it matter? It's the same person that's giving you a more expensive ring. Like, that means that you just care about being a more expensive ring than the person. You care about more so the ring and the price of the ring than the value of the person that gave you said ring. It's like you almost like, yeah, I want more. I want better. I'm like, I'm like, that's just, Let's see. Jasmine says, well, okay, so when you first get married, it shouldn't matter, but you have like anniversary. It don't matter, but it would be nice. Yeah, it don't matter, but it would be nice, which means that it would matter. What up, Dre? Saying like after 15 years, Jasmine says upgrade the ring. Okay. DeAndre says most people add on their rings as the marriage progresses. Okay. Stormy says, nah, he can upgrade it if he wants. I don't care unless it's a ring pop. Okay. Jasmine says, I'm going to be like, oh, thank you, babe, and cry. LOL. Jerry says, your ring is just a symbol. It doesn't matter the size or price. There we go. DeAndre says, it's not saying you have to. It's just like the norm, especially if vows are renewed. Now, see, that's the thing. Like, the thing is that when it comes down to something like that, it shouldn't really be. It really shouldn't be the fact of, the price of the ring. That shouldn't really matter. It shouldn't really matter, I say, because this is a person who loves you for who you are and just wants to spend the rest of their life with you, and just, did what they could to get it. Jasmine says, like, people start adding diamonds to cuts to count their years together. That's too many. Who does that? I want to know who add diamonds to their rings for the number of years they've been together. That's a lot of damn diamonds if y'all been together for a long time. You got people that's been married 30, 40, 50, 60 years. So you telling me that there's somebody walking around right now with like 50 diamonds on one engagement ring? How long you, okay. Okay, that's, yeah, I don't know who did that tradition or started that tradition. That sounds like one expensive ass tradition. I don't care adding a diamond for each year. No. No. That's just too much. I don't care. That's just too much. She got 5,000 on her finger right now. That's just too much. That's a lot. That's a lot. I'm sorry. That is a lot. I mean, I understand that that's a tradition, but man, that is a lot. Jerry says, use the money for a down payment on a house instead of buying a $20,000 ring. Yeah, I can see that being something. Hey, Swanee. They've been married for years and he upgrades it often. And I think it's sweet. You think it's sweet that he upgrades it, or you think it's sweet at the fact that it's just a whole bunch of money being spent on said ring? I'm just saying. Dan says, I just think the engagement ring shouldn't be too expensive. I don't want nothing too extravagant. I ain't trying to get robbed. Yeah, no one wants to get robbed for their ring. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I would not feel comfortable knowing that my wife is constantly walking around with something that cost 2, 3, 4 plus grand on her finger. We're talking about engagement rings. What's more important, the value of the ring or the value of the person that gave you the ring, I should say? Stormy said, I'd rather have a $50 ring and a house than just a ring. Okay, there we go. See, that's something. Now, that's something right there. That means that's someone who values the person rather than the ring itself. Let's see. Jasmine says, know that they want to have a tradition that they do something like that. That's all. Okay, I understand that. That's their tradition. If they can do it, hey, feel free, go ahead and have at it. But that's not something that I can see be done. That's just too much right there. Yeah, if you can afford it, why not? I say, okay, maybe. If you can afford it, maybe. But then you got to think about it. I'm like, after you gone, what you going to do? You going to pass that ring on to the next person, or you going to be buried with that ring? Because that's going to be one expensive-ass ring. I'm not thinking about the front, like, oh, we're going to upgrade this ring, upgrade this ring, upgrade this. No, you got to think about into the future. Like, when we ain't here no more, that ring ain't going to matter on your finger no more. I'd accept earrings and be fine. All right, Twani says the person. Okay, you accept, DeAndre says she accept earrings and be fine. Wow. It's an investment. Of course you pass it on. Like, okay, and who's to say, like, once that person passes it on that they ain't going to, like, try and, like trade it. I have my granny's ring somewhere at my parents' house. Okay, yeah, I can understand that. Some rings are a semblance of passing on to the next generation, or an heirloom, so to speak. And some people even pass on, like, can I use this ring to propose to this such and such, and then pass it on to the next generation. Granted, I get that. Now, that's the same ring that's just been cleaned and looks good. It doesn't mean that it has to be overly expensive. Now, in terms of that is right there where you find the equal to the value of the ring and the person, because the value of the ring is not the price itself, it's what generations lie behind that ring. That's what I say in terms of that. Hey, Aaron, how you doing? Dre says, I have known women with these big, expensive rings on their finger, and the husband ain't shit. Yeah, because all they care about is the money. That's what that is. Moving on. Jasmine says, that's like people give rings to their daughter-in-laws. Yeah, I get that. Yeah, that's perfectly fine. If you pass on the ring, then fine. But if you just having a ring just to say, ooh, look at this shiny, like, no, that's doing too much. That's doing too much. But some people do pass down their rings. Yeah, I get that and everything of that nature. But I'm just saying, like, when it comes down to it, like, that's just not good to have a ring that expensive. I'm doing all right. I mean, I got a little slight headache on the side, but you know what? It's Tuesday, and I love doing my show. DeAndre replying to Dre, exactly. LOL. The bigger the ring, the more ain't shit he. The more ain't shit he is. Because the thing is, they try and like when you have someone who buys a big extravagant ring, 9 times out of 10 they're using that big extravagant ring to show like, hey, I got money, ain't nobody gonna be able to take care of you like I can take care of you financially wise, so your ass ain't going nowhere. I'm still cheat on you, I'm still sleep whoever I want to sleep with, I'm still slap you around, but your ass still gonna be here. Like that kind of thing. Like, no, haha. I can't agree. I think some people do anniversary upgrades. Okay, if people do anniversary upgrades, then hey, that's fine. It's a cover up. Yeah, the ring. Yeah, the big ring is a cover up. Yeah, you can't see the asshole behind the shine of the ring. Aaron says, when I get mine, I don't want diamonds. Give me my birthstone. Expensive rings are asking to be jacked or something. See, someone else was talking about expensive rings you getting stole from. Like, that's actually not a bad idea. Versus getting diamonds, get yourself a birthstone ring. That means that that's someone that, you can actually fuse both of your birthstones together. Unless your birthstone is diamond, then yeah, you're still going to get a diamond ring regardless. So that's like the fucked up part about it. Yeah. Yeah. So if your birthstone is diamond, and you're going off of the birthstone thing, just be careful. Because people out there will jack you for your ring. If you got people who jack you for shoes, they're going to jack you for a ring. Tony says, some people still be paying on rings during the divorce. Now, see, that's what's fucked up. I'm sorry. I'm not supposed to pay for something so small that I'm making payments on for the next 2 to 3 years of my life. And this person might not be in my life for the next 2 or 3 years. Like, at least I know what a car and a house, this car and house is going to be a part of me for the next 2 or 3 years as long as I take care of it. But even if I take care of this woman, if she lying to me, all of a sudden she move on to the next one, I'm still paying on this ring that she didn't plan on keeping for the next 2 to 3 years because I don't want my credit to go bad. Yeah, that's crazy. I'm not paying for shit. Hello, hell payments. Damn, hell no. Yeah, because that's the thing. It's the fact that rings are so expensive that you got to put a down payment on it just to get it, and you got to hope that your credit is good because otherwise you ain't going to Jared's, you ain't going to Albert's, you going to the corner flea market store to get a ring. Other than that, you might even go to Walmart, but you ain't for damn sure not going to go to Albert's or Jared's. I'm not sponsored by any of these people by chance. None of these people have anything to do with it. They just all happen to be jewelry salesmen. Don't give a fuck about them, really. But the thing is, when it comes down to it, a ring, being as small as it is, has a big semblance. It has a big semblance when it comes down to an engagement ring. It's just showing the fact that, hey, I'm ready to spend the rest of my life with you. So, by that being that, should it really matter about how much it costs? He said, give it to a better woman. I might say, what if she takes it and leaves with it? What if she what if he takes it and leaves with it? What if she just ups and leaves with the ring and you will never get that ring back? I remember I got a ring from my ex-fiance. I still ain't seen that ring. But I was smart. I just got a nice ring that won't fade for a decent price. Plain and simple. I wasn't making no payments on that shit. It wasn't costing me a shit ton of money. Just $150 out the window, out the door. Yeah. You don't want no expensive ring because you don't want to get jacked. But I'm not saying it's not just that. It's not just the fact of being robbed for your ring. It's the I was engaged at a point in time, and I bought a ring at a point in time. No more than $500. I'm okay. I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna spend a decent amount on the ring. I'm just saying that certain rings, certain things shouldn't. Okay, correction. I left. Let's get it right. I left. But that's a story for a different day that will never happen. Story says my ex-fiance didn't spend a lot, and I still gave it back. See, that's nice. At least you showing the fact you don't want to deal with anything of no more. My ring retail price was 2 hands. We got it on sale for $800. Okay, see, y'all caught a sale. That's the thing. Y'all caught a sale. Y'all caught a sale. That's the thing. Y'all caught a sale. Y'all had like half off, over half off. Now that's different. Now if you really went out there and like, oh well, this ring costs this much, but we only paid this much, that's different. Which probably in all actuality, the ring probably didn't even cost that much. Hey Brandy, how you doing? They probably said it cost this much, but now it's on sale. Like, no, you lying right there. I feel all kinds of lies in that whole area just coming over here. Like, no. It's coming to the point that the only time you can propose to somebody is when tax season roll around. I understand that's what they. I understand that's what they said. I understand maybe it's true. Maybe it's. I don't really care. I'm not a jeweler, so I don't know. Hell, only thing I know is real diamonds can cut glass. Cut glass. That's all I know. What about just the band till the big day? But that's what the big day is supposed to be. The big day is supposed to be just the band. You're supposed to have the engagement ring and the band. You know, that's what it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be the ring with the diamond. That's supposed to be the band, unless somebody want to change traditions in life and stuff like that. Because you know, so much shit has changed in the world. And they told us that it said said it on the tag too. Well, anybody can put a tag on something. I got this bottle of water with no label on it. I can say this thing costs. I can say it costs $20. I can say this bottle costs $20. That's what the tag says. That don't mean this some bitch costs $20. It's a piece of plastic that holds liquid, and this is tap water. This ain't even fresh bottled water. This is tap water. And I put a $20 sticker on here. So I don't care what a price tag says. I say get that. I don't care. Take that ring to an appraiser that's not affiliated with them and see what they say. If he wants to spend money, he can propose with a car. Okay, see that right there, that bullshit right there. That bullshit right there is exactly why most men don't even want to propose. Because y'all women want too goddamn propose with a car. Y'all want a car for a proposal, a car on y'all birthday, and a car on Christmas. Man, some of us ain't got that much goddamn money. We can barely buy a tire for a car on a monthly basis, let alone buying a car 3 times a fucking year. Y'all on some other stuff today. I kid y'all not. But the thing is, let me be serious for a second. The ring itself is supposed to show the semblance of a bond. The bond between two people that love each other and eventually going to spend the rest of their lives with each other. Supposedly. It's not supposed to be what the ring looks like, how much the ring costs, or whatever the case may be. The ring is just that semblance, and it shouldn't matter on how much it is. It should matter if the person giving it to you is genuine and is actually real about the fact of the reason why he is giving you this ring. And it's really messed up to the point nowadays that women are proposing to men, and you even got some men out here saying no. I don't know what the fuck this standard is, but it needs to stop. I'm not saying he has to. I'm just saying if he wants to spend hella money on a ring, he can just buy a car. Yeah, okay. What else? Like, I mean, like, I cannot see myself spending, X amount of money per month for the next year or two on something this big. That's the same. I can't even spend that much money on a fucking cell phone. On a cell phone. I mean, like that's just too much. I have to do something, but I'll be back. Okay, I'll be here until 6 o'clock. You got about 35 minutes. You got about 35 minutes. But like when it really boils down, when it really boils down to it, when it really comes down to it in terms of an engagement ring, and I ain't cheap. Don't you say I'm cheap. It's hard out here. It's hard. Look. It's hard out here when you just want a 2-bedroom house, but you want a 2-bedroom house, but you need about 3 incomes and someone on food stamps. You need 3 forms of income and someone on food stamps just to survive in that 2-bedroom house. I ain't got no paper. I'm out of paper. And you know what's rough out here when people got to work 2 jobs? You got couples out here. You got people who are couples who are working 2 jobs each. That's 4 forms of income coming into one damn house, and it's still just making it. That's still just making it. That is just wrong on so many levels. And then on top of that, people want you to buy expensive ass small pieces of metal with a rock on top of it. That's all a ring is a piece of metal with a rock on top of it. Gold is not that expensive anymore. Gold is not that rare anymore. Diamonds, okay, understandable. But still, it is a piece of metal with a rock on top. That's all the fuck it is. What wild money? I ain't got no money. I'm broke. I'm broke to the 5th level of broke. I used my last $7 to put gas in the car. So what wad of money you talking about? And then wait a minute. On top of that, you couldn't see no wad of money from yesterday. You wasn't even at work yesterday. You know what? I'm not even supposed to play around with. I'm not even supposed to play around with you, Jerry. I'm not. I'm really not. The whole. Look. We not finna get on me. This is not about me. Okay? This is not about me. This is the fact of what's more important: the value of a wedding ring, or the value of the person giving you the wedding ring. That is the thing. That's what we're talking about. What about a tattoo wedding band? I mean, not everybody wants tattoos, though. And then on top of that, you got to deal with that for the rest of your life. You got to deal with that for the rest of your life, even if you're not with that person. At least like when the person gone, you can take off the ring, toss it to the side, and never think about it again. No, you got to, every time you look at your finger, you got to see that person's initials or the reason behind that. No, no, that's not something that you should do. You should never, ever tattoo your wedding band finger. You should never tattoo a wedding band finger. I'm sorry. No, it's fine, Jerry. You know, I love the comedy. I love everything of that nature. That's cool. But no, you should not. You should really not have to. I don't think you should do the whole tattoo thing. I would not see that as being a viable option in terms of a wedding band, because for one, you got to deal with that for the rest of your life. That's going to be on your skin for the rest of your life until you get it removed. And if you don't want to go through the pain process of getting it removed, then that's just it. You're just done. Unless you go to that one tattoo artist who actually covers up scars and things of that nature with skin color ink. It's cheap, but no. I'm like, man, no. I can't see that being I can't see that as actually being something right there. I'll talk it, but Raiden woke up to the sound of your voice, best friend. Best friend, baby. Told you he was gonna know who best friend was. I told you. But yeah, it's just that a ring, even though granted for what it is, it's an expensive piece of metal with a rock. That's what I'm putting it as. An expensive piece of metal with a rock. But I'm not knocking it. I'm not knocking it. But I just want it to be known that it shouldn't matter the cost behind it. It shouldn't matter. Aw, that's adorable. It shouldn't matter what the cost behind it. It should matter the person behind the ring. The person who is willing to sacrifice, I'm going to say this, sacrifice their freedom in hopes that you will sacrifice yours and be one. Hey, Brittany. And be one. It is a huge leap, and it's a huge jump. Like, look at it this way. Look at it this way. Though some people can't wear cheap jewelry. Yes, I know some people can't wear cheap jewelry. That's why you're only going to get metal that you can get, like, you can get the stuff that doesn't turn fingers green or brown or black or whatever. I get that. I understand that. Not everybody can wear certain jewelry. I get that. I'm pretty sure there's somebody out there that's allergic to gold, and I'm pretty sure there's people out there that's still allergic to sterling silver. They're allergic to the mineral deposits within it. Granted, I understand that. And you just can't just slap a piece of metal on somebody. I told him as long as it don't change my finger a different color, I'm happy. Dan says some people have to wear titanium rings because they're allergic to certain metals. Yeah. Which you would think titanium rings would be more expensive than silver and gold. I would really believe that it would be. Like, see, Deandre's allergic to sterling silver. See, sometimes how you present the ring is what matters more. Okay, see, we're gonna get on that right now. When it comes down to these over the top proposals. When it comes to these over-the-top proposals, I mean, like, yeah, they're nice, they're creative, but not everybody can pull them off in the way that they want to. I mean, like, I say this. Hey, Liz, Agent A. I say this. I mean, like, if you don't just want to just go out, you know, you just see her, like, y'all just chilling, like, hey, want you to marry me? Like, sitting at the table, and it just seemed like there's no realness to it. There's no connection to it, and whatever the case may be. Now, if you actually go out your way to set something up, to do something nice or anything of that nature, then you'll show that it's actually time well spent, and they actually put effort into proposing to you, which means that this is something that they really want to do. Like, plain and simple. You know, it's just one of those things that people have put so much emphasis and so much extravagant time into that everybody's trying to top the previous person beforehand, and then, you know, it might end up, hey Deb, and then it might end up like, you know, the one episode of Fresh Prince when, you know, one dude bungee jumped off the thing and he died, saying, will you marry me? Yeah, certain limits don't need to be crossed. So, yeah, there is that. So, I say when it comes down to proposing, it's no need to be over the top, but make it something special. Make it something unique. Make it something genuine. Make it something heartfelt. But it does not have to be something that has to be a freaking viral feed. Yeah, Fresh Prince reference. Yeah, I made a Fresh Prince reference. Hey, Bria. Yeah, I made a Fresh Prince reference about it. I don't care. I don't endorse the show. I'm not a part of the show. I do like it, but this is not a part of it. But when it comes down to the engagement ring, it's just when it comes down to the proposal of it, the proposal should be just as special as the person giving the ring, because you should realize that, you should realize that you are getting ready to spend the rest of your life with somebody. You're getting ready to completely take them off the market and keep them for yourself. You need to show them that you are deserving to have them. Like, I deserve to have you. And I'm going to show you just how much I love you by proposing to you in X way. Somebody says, I love if he just did it in front of our kids. I don't like being the center of attention. I know you don't like being the center of attention, Stormy. You never like being the center of attention. Okay. If you know your significant other can't afford something super expensive, why would you expect them to buy you something that's way above their budget? Because some people don't care about what their significant other can't afford. It's just the fact of their mindset. I know that my significant other can only afford a ring that's no more than $500, but I want this one ring that costs $2,000. So he at least put the $500 down and then start making payments on it for the next 3, 4, 5 years. I'm like, I want to bip you upside the head with a water bottle so bad, just if you want to really think that I'm going to spend the next 3 to 5 years paying on the ring, and there's a possibility later on down the line we might get tired of each other and we might get divorced, and you leave with that ring and I'm still paying on this ring because I need my credit to be fine. You on something crazy. And I think, I really do believe that is selfish. That is selfish due to the fact that, I mean, you know a person only makes so much. You know a person can only afford so much. But to push them over the top of their wallet, over their bank account, just to get you something that you want, shouldn't happen. Stormy says, if that's the case, they shouldn't be proposing to them. Yeah, I mean, no, I'm not going to say that. Hold on. Because like 2 different things was in my head at once. Yeah, I understand. Yeah, they shouldn't be proposing if they have a feeling that they are not going to be with each other for long. Yes, you should not be proposing to anybody if you feel like you're not going to be in a relationship with them for long. Hey, Angelique. And that is something that you should end right then and there. Like, right then and there, you should end it. And it shouldn't even really be a forethought to even propose to anybody if you feel like later on down the line, man, we might not even be together. You know? So that's something that shouldn't even be a forethought in a person's mind with a significant other. You can continue to be in a relationship with them to see if things can develop towards that later on. But if you have a feeling like, this ain't going to work, we're just going to leave it be. We're just going to leave it be. So, like, Mikey, Mike Hall, newly retired. This man is freshly retired 4 days ago, 4 or 5 days, 4 or 5 days ago, newly retired, Mike Hall. So, like I said, Mike, I'm going to come up there and kick it with you on Sunday, so you know I'm going to be there. We already miss you up there, man, but I know you're enjoying your retirement, so enjoy it well, man. Enjoy it well. We all at one point in time want to reach that level and reach that point of life. So yeah, I mean, it's just, it really shouldn't matter it shouldn't really matter with it. It really shouldn't matter. Okay, we got a long one right here. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Let's say, honestly, as long as the proposer looks the person in question in the eye and has meaning behind it, it's not the ring, it's not the audience, it's not the act. As long as you look can that just threw me all the way off. As long as you can look at me in the face and ask, I can look you in your face and answer. People nowadays propose thinking it will solve issues and make people stop interfering in your relationship. Nope. Things get worse and people try harder. Yes, they do. I like this one so much. I'm going to love it. Love that comment right there so much so. That is how much I like it. I like it so much that I love it. Due to the fact that is 100% true. Some people do get married. Some people do get married just to solve problems, just to hopefully put things over to the side and things of that nature. And like, okay, as long as I'm getting married, you know, we ain't got to worry about this no more. We ain't got to worry about this no more. Or I don't have to worry about this no more. This is going to be good. This is going to be great for us. And come to find out in the long run, it's not. It's not at all. Dion says, I don't care the size of the ring. I'm still going to show it off. There you go. Because that's what it means. That's what it matters. You know, you're welcome, Liza. You're welcome, Mike. It's not about the extravagance. It's not about the I did it this big or I did it so much better than the person before me. It's going to take an extreme amount of effort to top what I did. And why? Why did you put so much effort, spend so much money on a fact that you just want? And the real fucked up part is, this is the real messed up part, is you do all of that and you really think like, hey, she's ready and everything of that nature. Okay, you guys go over there, and when she pops out, when she comes in, we're going to start dancing, we're going to start playing the music and everything of that nature, and you're going to get down on one day, I'm going to propose to her, and you do all of that, and she says no. She says no. What you going to do after that? You done spent all this time, all this effort, and this money to try and do something extravagant, and you recorded it live, so it ain't no erasing it, and she says no. You got to think about it in that aspect too, about making something big and huge. It shouldn't really go that way. But when it comes down to the engagement ring itself, you know, I'm going to change the title of this. This is not just going to be engagement rings. This is going to be engagement rings and engagement, period. This is going to be this is going to be engagement. The time, the proposal, and the rings, whatever. I'm going to title it some different way. But, yeah. If you ain't 100% sure she is ready, why do it? Because here's the thing. Not everybody knows. Not everybody knows a person is 100% ready. Nobody knows. Some people just do it because they think, like Liza said, some people do it just because they think it's going to solve some problems. That's why some people do it. This says exactly. Some people put the person in a predicament to where they feel pressured into saying yes. And you got some people who will not feel that pressure and will still say no. Deanna says, crawl under a rock and die of embarrassment, LOL. Yeah. I mean, yeah, if you have a talk beforehand, yeah, you might get the idea that, yeah, somewhere along down the lines, yeah, they want to get married, want to be proposed to, want to be happily ever after. Granted, understandable. But you really don't know when a person is ready, even though they'll say, down the line, I'm ready. You gotta wait for hints and clues, and y'all women get mad because y'all think we don't get the hints and clues. So we try to surprise y'all. Y'all get mad at us, and then want to get mad, and then want to cuss us out because y'all think we don't see all the hints and clues. You talking about your friend getting married? You looking at wedding dresses? You looking at cathedrals and shit? And y'all think we not noticing this stuff? We noticing it. We just trying to save up the money to get the fucking ring that we think that you want. Remember that? Remember that expensive ass ring? That's what I'm talking about. You got to think about it in that sense. I just really say when it really 100%, I'm dropping hella clues. Go ahead, keep dropping them. Keep dropping them. He probably doing it on the low low. You probably don't know no. You never know. So I'm just saying, like, when it comes down to it, like, the proposal shouldn't be extravagant. The ring doesn't need to be extravagant. The only thing that needs to be excellent is the person giving you these items. That's all. The other says, some women, me, been planning their wedding their whole life. So if you ask and she says no, maybe it's just you're not the one she want to marry. That is true too. Some women, most women do think about their marriages, their weddings ever since they're little, and it's basically a conflict of interest. Like, I'm thinking about my wedding and I want to get married, just not to your ass, but yeah, I want to get married. This says that's another pressure on. Shout out putting hints and bringing it up. Some fear they will lose the other if they don't ask, even if they aren't ready. Yeah, that's another thing. If you constantly put on pressure and dropping the clues and things of that nature, yeah, it might discourage the man and want to get pushed away. Hey, Heather, it might discourage the man to get pushed away and things of that nature. So, okay, I'm sorry, significant other. Okay, I say shout out. That's another pressure on. I'm gonna say shout out. Okay, have my moment right there. Thank you. That's another pressure on significant other, putting hints and bringing it up. Some fear they will lose. Okay, got you. Sorry, my fault. We've talked about it. He's the one that brought it up first in my case. I'm like, normally a guy would not bring up a wedding thing first. I mean, they may discuss like, yeah, I want to get married sometime in the future or something in that case. But it actually like full on discussing it, full on talking about it, then it's a good chance that that is what they want. And they're telling you this is what they want. So it's just up to the right time needing to be done, because some people rush, some people don't want to rush. There's so many different variables when it comes down to it. So you just got to be extremely careful about it. So it's more to it when it comes down to being like when it comes down to an engagement. It's more to it than what it seems. It's more to it than just buying a ring, getting down on one knee, and and hopefully she says yes. It's way more to it than that. You got to hope that both people are emotionally ready for this. You have to both people are mentally ready for this. You may have gotten a ring, but if she's not ready, that ring is useless. That ring is 100% useless if she is not ready. So you just got to be extremely careful about that. Just got a box from Tiffany's and a ring from Walmart. Problem. DeAndre says, just get a box from Tiffany's and a ring from Walmart. Problem solved. And Stormy, best friend, don't laugh at that. That y'all just wrong for laughing at that. That's just wrong. That's just deception right there. That is wrong and deceiving in so many ways. Because I bet y'all be pissed if that happened to y'all. Y'all be pissed. Y'all would be extremely pissed if that happened to y'all. Hey, Irene, how you doing? So, like, yeah, we're not even to go that route. See, me and Ryan talked about it within 1 month of dating. We still talk about it. Saying, hey, she'll never know. Stormy saying true, LOL. Y'all just wrong on so many, just so many levels. Just so many levels. Oh, man. Okay. Well, with that all being said, it's time for the breakdown. We're gonna break down this episode real quick. Irene. We're talking about engagements. Well, right now it's time for the breakdown, so I'm gonna go ahead and break it down real quick. As we all know, engagement rings are the semblance of two people ready to unite themselves as one and eventually be married. The proposal itself is almost as big as the ring that's being bought, especially nowadays when you have extravagant proposals and huge performances for just one proposal. You must be careful in terms of who you plan on proposing to and understand the fact if they're ready or not. Because if this person isn't ready, you should not be ready to do these things. You need to be extremely careful when it comes down to it. When it comes down to buying a ring, be understanding, being selective. A ring is a semblance of love and attachment to that person, but also understand that money is everything. Money is everything amongst this world. Please understand your budget. Please understand your limit. I understand if you love somebody so much you want to give them the world, but you know good and well you can barely get a piece of property, let alone the entire world. So please be mindful of that. And understand, women, understand, it should not matter about how much the ring costs. It should matter about the person that gives it to you. It should only matter how he feels about you. In terms of that, that is all. Understandable. If you want to do the upgrade later. If you want to turn this engagement ring into an heirloom, feel free. That's fine. But other than that, if you want to, go ahead and do it. Only if you want to, because I just looked over and I seen Irene talking about don't do it. So, all I can say is that at some point in time, somebody wants to get married. Understand the facts. Understand the facts. Love does not equal happiness. You can love somebody, but you may not be happy with them. So please be careful on who you get down on one knee for. And ladies, be careful of who you say yes to. Because there's a fine line between genuine and deception. And that's going to be it for the engagement breakdown. So, with that all being said, thank you all for watching. I really do appreciate it. I really appreciate all the likes, loves, comments, and all the laughs and everything that you guys have given me. I can't stand half of y'all, but I love y'all to death. Like I've been saying, I'm eventually going to stop talking about this at some point in time. But I'm going to talk about it again. If you are interested in going on to a cruise that's going to be 7 days, it's going to be at the end of the year, feel free to let me know. I need serious people only. Serious people only. Don't need anybody who's like, well, I'll think about it. Like, no. Serious people only. We're going on a 7-day cruise. We're leaving out of Florida. We're going to 4 different locations, 4 different ports. I will give you all the details and information needed. Trust and believe this is going to be something that is going to be a blast. So, with that all being said, I don't really have anything else much. So, yeah. I think that's pretty much the end of this episode, even though I forgot to put it in the comments above. I know people tag people in, so anyone who... Okay, yeah. So Liz says, yeah, don't just give her a ring and think that's a proposal, and don't say something like we might as well. Yeah, don't say no, we might as well. That's just one line to get you fucked up real quick. Irene, okay, it's fine, Irene. Yeah, wish you could do boats and come in and have fun with us, but it's all great. Trust me, it's not bad at all. I do appreciate anybody who's watching for the first time, because I know a lot of people were tagged in this and they may not be commenting at this point in time, but if you are still watching, I do appreciate you all for watching. I do thank you. Feel free to tune in again. I do this every Tuesday, 5 p.m. on the head. I talk about several different topics. This is my 70th episode. I've been doing this for over a year now, and I enjoy it so much. This is all for the first-time viewers who might be still watching at this point in time. Look, lady, I'm scared of deep water too, and I can't swim in shallow water to save my life. But if I can do this big ass boat, if you can work at a boat, you worked at a boat. If you can work at a boat, you can go ahead and set sail. And everything of that nature. Thanks, Mike. I appreciate it. This is what I do every Tuesday, Mike. This is my little piece of life away from work. So yeah, thank you all for your first time viewing and everything of that nature. This is one of those shows that is not going to end no time soon. So feel free to let me know what you think. You can feel free to comment. Feel free to comment and tell me what you think. Feel free to share this video. You know, somebody out there may need to hear it. You never know. But with all that being said, okay, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. Hey, Tiffany, it's not all that bad. But let me go ahead and get up out of here. So you all have yourselves a lovely evening. You all have yourselves a lovely evening. Have a great night. And remember, stay insightful. Peace.